Roman Reigns defeats Seth Rollins. Wait a minute, I'm reading the results from Monday Night Raw instead of Night of Champions because fuck, they decided to do the match anyway. The fucking go home show, main event of the evening, is one of the matches that they're trying to hype up. And did you guys catch on Monday Night Raw that they tried to sell that afterward too? They were like, let's break down all the matches that are coming your way. You're gonna see the rematch of John Cena versus Brock Lesnar, and then you're gonna see this random Randy Orton and Chris Jericho match, and you're gonna see the rematch of Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins that we just saw here. That's gonna be great, isn't it? Fuck you. I mean, that's like rule number one, isn't it? You don't have movie trailers tell you the ending of a movie. You don't show all the best parts of movies in movie trailers. You don't.
It depends on who's cutting them. I've seen a lot of directors that make that mistake.
Yeah, but see that right there though, it's a mistake to do that. WWE's been doing this for a long time. They know you can't do the actual match before the pay-per-view and not do something different. So either they're stupid enough to have made this mistake and it's an oversight that they thought they could just get away with, or something's happening here. Because they're not advertising it as anything different. They're literally just advertising it as the same match again. And if nobody tunes in to watch the same match on SmackDown as they watched on Raw, people aren't going to want to give a shit about either buying the pay-per-view or renewing their subscription for the pay-per-view to see a rematch. So I'm thinking it's got to be one of the two. Either they're very conceited and very foolish enough to think that they can get away with it, or Dean Ambrose is going to come in here and it's going to play a factor. I could see them doing that weird shit that they've been doing for quite a while now, where they change things on the fly on the pay-per-view, and us getting Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose versus Kane and Seth Rollins, rather than an actual rematch. Now, that's more of a Monday Night Raw match, but I could see them doing that and trying to advertise that as like, but Dean Ambrose is back and it's a tag match now. Woo! Stupid. I was really looking forward to this match before they did it on Raw, and now I couldn't care less. I'm sticking with Roman Reigns winning here. If Dean Ambrose comes in and it's a tag match, Ambrose and Reigns are winning. I can't see anything else happening here. And I think that this is going to be one of those things that really kind of shoots them in the foot, unfortunately. So, Miguel, what do you think is happening with Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins? Is this match actually going to happen? Is there going to be a stipulation added to it? Or are more people going to be involved? What's happening?
I don't put it past WWE to just have it be a regular matchup, just so they can say, hey, we're going to have the rubber match at the next pay-per-view, and it's going to be in a cell, which I don't know if this is the type of matchup you have in the cell, but that's neither here nor there. Like I said, I don't put it past WWE to do stuff like this. I mean, there is a possibility that they can extend the matchup and have it be some type of tag team matchup. Honestly, at this point, since they haven't really hinted to Dean Ambrose at all, I don't know if they're just going to bring him back so soon. I mean, how long has it been since they wrote him off TV? Like, only 2 or 3 weeks?
2 weeks.
2 weeks? Yeah, so, I mean, if they're planning on some big return for him, why do it like that? Why not have him out a little bit longer? Then again, this is the same company that, beat John Cena to a pulp and then brought him back the next night with no injuries. Well, the following week. So, I don't know. Like I said, I never assume that WWE does anything logical. So, I'm just going to assume this matchup is just going to happen as normal. And who did you say won the Raw matchup?
Roman Reigns.
Then I'm going to say Seth Rollins wins this one so they can be evened out.
Drew?
Seth Rollins, since the beginning of the fantasy season, he has been undefeated at pay-per-views. I like to add that, and he's on my team. And I think he's going to keep that streak going, especially since Roman Reigns won on Raw. So I think this will be a good match. And I feel like there's going to be interference from Kane because, Seth Rollins needs Kane, or Corporate Kane, as they call him. It'll be awesome on, when they have, their names pop up at the bottom of the screen when they enter. They need to change that to Corporate Kane. I think that'd be cool.
They say it enough. Might as well,
They say
right?
it, yeah. I mean, no, they emphasize the corporate part, and it's gonna be a match against Corporate Kane, and then Jerry Lawler was like, Corporate Kane, and it's awesome. But yeah, I think this is gonna be a good match, and I think Seth Rollins will come out on top, especially since Roman Reigns, won on Raw. I don't think it's gonna be a clean win, but it's gonna be a win nonetheless for Seth Rollins.
Peyton?
I think it's going to be Roman Reigns pulling out the victory here.
Oh, you think so, Mr. Pedersen?
Yeah, I think it's going to be Roman Reigns. Gosh, what a terrific audience.
Why? Why would you... Fuck. I remember we did that for a whole fucking episode. Oh, God.
Did we do that for a whole fucking episode?
No. During breaks, we did that. And then, I had school the next day. I had work the next day.
Drew did it for, 2 segments. It wasn't a whole episode. There you go, exaggerating again.
No. I meant, we were doing it between breaks for a whole episode. And then the whole point was for you to try to get me to do it at work the next day.
Can I talk about the match?
No, because this is the All Talk Show.
You already said that your choice was Roman Reigns, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, but I didn't say why.
Oh, why would your choice be Roman Reigns, Mr. Payton?
Actually, I have nothing to say.
Whoa. Anyways, yeah. So what a match we got going on here? Ain't that right, Jimmy?
Wingo, who's winning here?
Roman Reigns.
Good old Romaine Reigns.
Yeah, and the only reason he's winning is because he's getting Cena treatment right now. He's Superman. He's untouchable. And they're not going to put any dents in the armor. And they shouldn't. Don't see any reason for Seth Rollins to win. And honestly, he's a great worker when he's a babyface, but as a heel, Seth Rollins does fuck all for me. I don't know about you guys.
I'm a little 50-50 on him. I don't think he's figured it out yet, but he's got some potential. I think the biggest problem with Seth Rollins is they're not really putting that much effort into it. They're not really doing that for anybody right now, but who's he feuding with, His stuff with Dean Ambrose is predominantly good because of Dean Ambrose. They're not really letting him do all that much. Right now he's barely feuding with Roman Reigns. Before that, I don't even fucking remember.
Well, it's obvious the big problem is he just hasn't had his head in the game since his dad took away his heavy metal albums. and his box. He took away his box.
What did we establish that he was this week? He added something else to it. Fuck.
It's a gorilla.
He's a monkey now.
A monkey, yeah. So he's an angry, homeless, hungry cat that eats blinds, monkey, suburban Seth Rollins.
Why is he a monkey? I missed this.
He did a monkey impression on Raw.
Oh. So he's a cat monkey now.
He's so many things I'm losing track of.
I think he's just the same person except he throws poo now.
Okie dokie, we have one more match to talk about, and that is the main event of the night. So part 12, we'll do that. See you there, guys.